Alright guys, this is paper weaving activity 2, and as you can see I've got my materials prepped already, and if you need a repeat or a refresher on that, go back and watch the beginning of paper weaving activity 1 to see how to get your papers set up to weave. So this is our plain weave variation, so it's a little bit different than our plain weave. If you recall, our plain weave was over and under, opposite, repeated every step up, every next paper you wove. So this one's a little bit of a different pattern. So what you're going to do is grab your strip, and you're going to go underneath one, over two, so over two of your orange strips, or whatever color you have, underneath one, over two, okay, two of these, underneath one, and then over two, okay? So it should look like that at the beginning. The next row, you're gonna alternate and do the opposite. So you're gonna go over one, underneath two strips, over one, underneath two, over one, and underneath two. So it's the opposite of what you did on the first row. So it should look like that. All right, so now we're gonna go back to what we did the first time. So under one, over two, under one, over two, under one, over two, just like that. And then I'll go back and repeat myself again. Over one, under two, over one, under two, over one, under two. All right, so you see the pattern we're starting to make? They almost look like small little crosses or something like that. That's what it reminds me of. So continue that pattern until you get to the top. Oh, whoops. So I made a mistake on the last one, so I'm going to go back and fix it. So I'm going over two, under one, over two, here we go, under one, over two. So wait to glue until the very end, so if you make a mistake, you can always go back and fix it. Okay, now we'll go over one, under two, over one, under two, over one, under two. Next one. All right, and we've got our last one. There we go. All right, so once you get finished with the plain weave variation 1, this is how it should look. And remember, take your glue stick and glue down the ends so that your paper strips won't fall out. And the other side looks very similar. Should be the same. All right, so once you've done that, you've completed paper weaving activity 2.